Hi, this is Liga from Liga's Opals and Gems, and today I want to show you how I'm preforming a couple of opals I've got. Preforming is the first step what I will do on my machine. I check all the stones first, and then there's different kinds. Some are already partly preformed from when I buy them, and some are just rough pieces, so I just work them on my wheels to pre-shape so they are ready to go on chopsticks. And you could see this first opal is dark purple. It's a crystal opal, and I am looking to make it as a rectangular stone. It doesn't have much fire in it, but it's a lovely stone and it will make a lovely finished gem, you see. I do the surface, I do the sides, and frequently you don't think exactly the steps what you will do. You just want to arrive at the perfect shape what you imagined, and sometimes the shape just comes when you're actually on a wheel and already working the stone. This is nice thickness opal. You see here I'm working the sides, so they are all nice, and I haven't decided yet which will be front and which will be back, so I'm working both sides the same way, doing even surface and then doing another side. I didn't realize how much I check the stone while I'm working, so you can see I'm looking how it is fairly frequently. Now I'm doing the sides so they are nicely not sharp, the edges, so they are nice to touch. And I will do the same thing from both sides usually, if the stone is similar to this one. Yeah, sometimes they jump away. Yeah, looks like this one is almost done. I just like that they are nice and even and symmetrical. I think, yeah, that feels done. Here is another one, second stone that I'm working on. It was thin, preformed already stone, and I wasn't happy with its original shape. And I am working to make it a small, lovely oval, what will be a beautiful stone for rings. They are very popular to put in stacking rings. I have a couple of customers who enjoy working with smaller opals. This one is quite a thin stone, and I'm trying to get it clean as there were some sand inclusions. And if it's possible, I always will go for clean stone. Again, working sides and looking that it's all nice and even and symmetrical. This time I'm working only on the first wheel, that is 280 grit wheel, and as there is not much material to cut off, this is pretty good wheel to preform before putting them on the tops. So here is another lovely stone. This opal have a nice color bar but fairly wacky shape, so it did came as some kind of triangle shape, so that's what I'm going for. I don't see that I could get oval or round even out of this. That would be decent size. It's not very bright. Have lovely greenish bluish fire. It also had a couple of color bars, but only one side looked more or less good. It's kind of sky blue, sky green blue stone. Again, I find this shape will be great for a ring stone, so that's what I'm going for. A little bit high domed, trying to get rid of all the little scratches and edges. You can see I do use quite a big water flow, as I like all the dust going down with the water and kind of helps to clean away the most. You see the triangle is starting to form, making it nice and even and shaping the sides. This will be nice and clean stone around carat and a half. There's frequently the tricky situation with opals when you have a very bright color bar, but when you take off the cap and when you expose the bar horizontally, it does not always look as bright as it would. So I'm working another side here. It's getting there. I really enjoy this part of the cutting process. It's the first, and it's frequently the most satisfying because you come to the gem and see how it will turn. This one is very different from previous ones, as there is no clear color bar. There is some blue, what I see, but it's not easy to understand from which side exactly it would come. So I of course I researched the stone before. I checked with light and it looked like some color is there, but not a lot. It still will make a lovely, again, small opal, but will be in affordable range. And here I'm taking off the front. Sorry, it zooms out sometimes. But you can see some of the blue is appearing, and you see it's a part of the stone. It's not all stone with fire. The fire in opal can be very sneaky and sometimes look from outside, so there's a lot of it, and you cut off and middle is completely dead stone. And this one I knew there will be some parts that will be just common opal, so to make it nice and balanced stone, this will be a small oval stone. You can see here it have lovely blue, and I think it will do great ring stone. I'm working here on the back to make it nice and even, so I could put it on a dopstick afterwards. So I'm looking all the edges that they are nice and not sharp. I like rounded edges always, and it makes easier setting and less prone to develop cracks. You see, lovely little gem. And next stone is one of imperfectly perfect stones, how I like to call them. This one has some sand inclusions under the surface, but the surface could be fairly clean, so it will make a nice freeform stone, what will be fun for jeweler to create around. Probably simple bezel setting, probably something more fancier. It could be, it's big enough for a good pendant stone as well. So here I'm just cleaning the surface off those few sand pieces that were on the surface. So it's actually a clean shape, clean face. And now I'm just shaping outside edges and making it all even. I like working with those kind of opals. They make me see kind of a little world inside, like a frozen sea or something like that. So just the last touches, and this will be the last one for today. And thank you so much for watching and listening, and please subscribe, and I will be back with more videos like this.